Welcome back to Midday. We have Brody White joining us from Spruce, Goose, Chop and Block. Welcome back to the show, Brody.
Thank you, Susan.
Yes, up first on the show today.
Yeah.
It has been very distracting. The entire station smells like this sriracha honey glazed chicken, which is cooking in the oven right now. So we're going to learn a little bit today. I understand, Brody, about how to cut and carve a chicken or a turkey.
Yeah, I just wanted we promote local chickens a lot. And we sell local pasture-raised chickens, and then we sell how-to-rate chickens from northern British Columbia. The thing with these chickens is that, you know, they're a great price and a great product, but people shy away from it because it's a whole bird, and, you know, they're generally large birds because they get to eat all that good stuff. So people shy away from it. But I just wanted to kind of take people through cutting a whole chicken, turning it into, you know, up to 3 or 4 meals for a family. So we're gonna cut this one, and then I've got one that we've glazed in the honey and sriracha marinade, and then we're gonna try that later in the show.
True to say, I think that oftentimes with chicken and turkey, there can be a lot of wastage because people don't know how to most efficiently carve it up.
Yeah. So let's start with that then. But you know, all those bones and all those bits and pieces, you can use all of it. So the first thing I do is take some paper towel and dry it off really well. Kind of makes it a little safer too, so you're not slipping and cutting yourself.
Sure.
So I take the neck off. Now you can do 2 things with this neck. You can put it in your stock pot, or my dog loves them.
Raw?
Yeah, raw. Just
okay.
You put it in his little dish there. Then I take the wings off. We start with the wings because you need a little bit of leverage there, and it's nice to have the whole chicken there to kind of use its weight in your favor. So then you got the wings.
Okay.
So start with that. Then we take the legs off. So you want to kind of open them up, and you're just going for the seam between the end of the breasts and the thigh.
Yeah, where the skin kind of gathers together.
So you're just cutting that skin away. You're not cutting any flesh. And then once you've got that separated, you're going to grab it with both hands, flip it over, and then pop those legs back.
So they just literally pop
Yeah,
back.
they pop right out. There's the little socket right there.
Interesting.
Now, talking about wastefulness, I find if you start at the breast side, you're going to lose a lot of meat there. But if you start at the back, when taking the leg off then you save a lot.
Any chance you could flip that around so we can show a little bit more clearly?
So
then, starting from the back of the
yeah, and then once you get to that oyster, you can pretty much just pull it out.
Right.
Now you see that there's hardly any meat left on there.
Yeah, no, that's a clean cut for sure.
So we'll do the other one.
So starting at the back of the leg, not the front.
And then once you get to the socket, just hold the bird with your knife and pull away. Okay, so that's 2 legs.
Okay.
And then you can either use those as whole legs or find this joint there and get legs and thighs.
So it's all about finding the joint so you don't wreck your knife on the bone.
Absolutely. Now the breast you can do 2 ways. You can separate it. You can go straight to through the bone, either with a heavier knife or some scissors, or you can do it for boneless.
Okay.
And that way you would just find that breastbone and go down each side of it. And you're just following that contour of the bone.
So where do you guys get your chickens?
We get them from all over. So the bulk of it, the ones we get year-round, are from the Lower Mainland. They're out of Abbotsford. And then periodically, especially in the spring, summer, and fall months, we get local birds from 2 suppliers. We use Raven Ridge Farms out of Barrier. And then we also use a How-to-Rate colony. It's called Peace Country How-to-Rate Farms, and that's out of Farmington, so just north of Dawson.
Oh, Farmington, I've not heard of that.
Yeah, it's a little town. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today too, is that next month we've got our first batch from Raven Ridge Farms. They're beautiful birds, pasture raised, so they get to go out and eat all the grass, the bugs, and all that good stuff.
What are you going to do with that bulk left over there? Is that going to a pot, possibly?
There's, you know, your soup stock to make your soup.
Yep.
There is meat on there, so after you make your soup, you can go through and you can pull that off. That's 1 meal. You've got 2 very large breasts here. That's probably a meal for 4 people.
Yep.
And then you've got legs and thighs and wings. That's probably another meal.
Okay.
And that's being generous too. In my family, we'd probably have a little bit of leftovers for the next day.
Yes.
So I think we're looking at about 3 to 4 meals here.
And that's for what? How many pounds chicken is that?
That's a 7 or 8 pound chicken. So I mean, that's definitely, in my opinion, lots of value there.
There's a lot of value. That's 3 meals.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So what we did today is we took the we took the breasts and the thighs and the wings and marinated them in our little glaze here. So what we've got in there is sriracha, lots of honey, a little bit of soy sauce and lime juice.
Okay.
And we just marinated it up. Actually, keep us that towel there.
And how long would you marinate it for? Like an overnight situation?
Overnight, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the best. And then it really gets in there. Unless you have, like we have a vacuum machine that kind of speeds up the process.
Yeah.
But at home, yeah, definitely overnight.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so with the magic of television, of course, in the oven, we have the final product here, which was done earlier. But so this is 2 of the 3 meals here. It's obviously not the inside part of the chicken.
Yeah, well, there was lots of drooling faces coming by, so I thought I would cook a lot more.
Awesome. How nice are you?
Yeah.
And then to serve it up with this beautiful noodle salad.
Yeah, since it's summer here, I would carve it, but there's a little bit of raw chicken.
Oh, yeah,
in it,
for sure.
So yeah, it's summertime, nice. You know, people think of a whole roasted chicken as somewhat of a winter dish, but for me, out on the patio, this is awesome.
I didn't bring a lunch today, Brody. I'm just dropping a hint here. I didn't bring a lunch, but it looks like there might be some light on the horizon.
Be a little bit there for you.
Look at that. That screams summer lovin' at the barbecue on the deck in the summer. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's also mention that this nifty little bag here, as we go back to a wide shot, if we could, thank you. If you buy one of these at Chop and Block, you will get 10% off your purchases. So not only
for the life of the bag.
For the life of the bag. So take care of this puppy and it will take care of you, right? And also taking care of the environment. One less plastic bag at a time. Brody White, always lovely to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
I can't wait to try this. It's going to be
all
delicious.
Yours.
Awesome. Yay, aren't I lucky? Information on the screen, sprucegoose.ca, the phone number as well if you want to check them out. In the Canadian Tire Complex, you certainly can. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.